Playlist Live 2013 had basically 3 different tracks. There was your standard, which got you access to the standard things, the main stage and the expo hall. Then it had the really cool Insight Pass, which got you access to these 4 other areas in addition to the standard ticket, where actual popular YouTubers talked about various video making and YouTube-y things at the hardware and software stations. And then there was the collaboration station, where you actually got to make a video with one of them. And there was the creative critique, where you gave them one of your videos, like they played it on the screen, and they kind of like critiqued it and reviewed it and told you things you could do to make it better or why it was awesome and stuff like that. And it was wicked awesome. And then there was the business ticket, which got you access to a totally separate day, the day before everything started, but it cost a lot more, whereas the Insight ticket only cost a little bit more, like $10 more. The business ticket cost like $300 more, which is way out of my budget if you ask me, which you probably should because I'm talking to you. The Insight ticket is what totally made Playlist for me. If I didn't have the Insight ticket, I probably wouldn't have had as great a time as I did. Just having access to like the main stage and the expo hall is cool if you're not like actually a creator, but for people who are creators, that it didn't really do much for you. I mean, there were some networks there and they were trying to talk to you and there was little like neat things that were there, but there wasn't like a spot for you to talk about like making videos or uploading or making something with someone or is my stuff any good. That's where the Insight came in and the business day came in. But they probably realized that, you know, not very many people who are just getting started on YouTube could afford a business ticket. So luckily they had this cool little thing where it was only a little bit more and you got this bonus feature and it was totally sweet. That's why VidCon needs to have that. Now, I haven't been to VidCon before, full disclosure, so I don't know exactly what the 2 different things offer. They have their community pass and they have their industry pass. And obviously with a like, I don't know, $500 or $400 something price tag, I still can't afford that. But I was able to afford the community ticket, and from what I understand, there's like it's totally different than Playlist as far as like the atmosphere and the feel. So I don't know if like there's different panels or I don't know exactly how it works, but if they were to add something like an Insight where they have separate areas with popular YouTubers doing something with the people, and if they could do that there, I think it would just only add to the flavor of VidCon and how cool it is. Now, there was one thing that made the Insight panels a little bit of a bummer, and that was the like fangirls or super fans going over to the collaboration stations and the creative critiques just because of the people who were doing it. And they weren't really like content creators per se. They just wanted to meet them, get a picture, do whatever it is that they do. And I really didn't think that was very fair to the people who really had something planned and wanted to try. I do know Jenna Marbles had you submit scripts for her collaboration station, but I know everybody didn't do that. I know there was a group of people that they only were able to get the first 10 people in there, which is really ridiculous. The way I think you could solve this is simply have a very thorough description of each of the stations or panels and don't say who's going to be there. Do not publicize who's going to be there and make sure that none of the people who are going to be in there publicize it before it starts. Then you won't get this mob and all this stuff, and maybe you won't get people buying the Insight tickets because you could market it as, are you a creator? Then you should get the Insight ticket. If you're not a creator, it's not really going to be for you. If you take that idea and you have the less than famous panel idea, I mean, you're really starting to cater to the creators like big time, these mid-level folks. Let me know what you guys think. What are the potential downfalls to this thing? What do you like about it? Is VidCon already good enough? Let me know, maybe video response, whatever you want to do, I'll like put them together in another video and talk about it again. But I really want to see somebody run with this idea, or at least I want to see somebody who's either volunteered or helping run VidCon actually talk about why or why not they would do something like this. Okay, I'm gonna go. We'll see you tomorrow. VEDA!